Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron for the United States. In the last episode, we began working on this new version of the Civil War, which has proven much more successful than the first attempt. We are pushing back. We've taken back most of New England. We had one incursion in here that we're dealing with at the moment. The British are going through their own civil war. France, the whole French Entente has capitulated. But the Constitutionalists joined the Allies. We joined the Axis. That means that Canada got dragged into this. So, we now have Canadians to deal with, which we're working on. We've taken Ottawa and Montreal. The Navy's been performing very well. We've been making a lot of progress here in the West. The one big issue that occurred right at the end of the last episode, and I'm still not exactly sure how I'm going to deal with it, is the fact that Mexico has now joined the Allies. Which means that entire flank is completely exposed now. They haven't actually joined the war yet, but I think that's just going to take a minute or two before they actually join the war. Maybe they'll join it as soon as I unpause the game. So, yeah, we've been having all kinds of problems. We just don't have enough troops to hold all of this front. But if we look at the actual state of the war, the Constitutionalists are 94% capitulation. We take one major victory point, it is done.
Keep your distance.
So we could say run to San Francisco. Right? Take a couple of these units and just say make a beeline to San Francisco and take the city.
Yes, sir.
Maybe you head to Sacramento, you head to San Francisco. Just try and take those cities and put an end to this. Boise. Head for Boise. Right? Just take something. Take a victory point somewhere and we win. Well, I'm not sure Sacramento or Boise are going to do it. They're only all worth 1 point. But definitely if we take San Francisco, that'll do. Now, the issue is that they'll still leave Canada as a problem. Canada is at what? 49%. If we took Vancouver, that could work very well. And then we would basically we would have to try and knock Canada out as quickly as we can and then turn around and face the Mexicans. But I'm not entirely sure that's going to work. Do I own the canal? No, I don't. All right. The other plan is to to basically say we can't hold that flank, so we're just going to have to concede it and fall my troops back to a defensive line. I was thinking going all the way back to the Mississippi, but I think that may be a bit far. Falling back to a defensive line somewhere down the middle of the country. And just trying to hold, play defense, wrap around here with these troops, knock out this little pocket here, knock out that little pocket there, wipe out Canada, and then kind of swing around, retake everything down this way, and then push south into Mexico. And then clean up that way. It's a thought. I would be conceding a lot of resources if I did so. So I'm not entirely sure how this is going to work. So if it screws us, I may have to do another try again sort of thing. Because we're this whole series has been basically walking a tightrope, and one mistake either direction and we're done for. So here's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to try and do the push. We're going to try and not take San Francisco and see how quickly we can do that. And then we'll see what happens from there. Maybe. Just maybe. Mexico doesn't join the war? Alright. Constitutionalists capitulated. Well, that's good. Douglas MacArthur has announced that the cowardly constitutionalist nation no longer withstands the pressure. Okay, yeah, so yeah. They capitulated. We took 30,001 Garands, 602 GMC CCKWs, and a bunch of other equipment. Romania rejects Soviet demands. The Soviet Union has been concentrating significant forces along its border. To legionary Romania, and today Moscow issued an ultimatum to the Romanian government calling for the immediate transfer of Bessarabia to its control. The region once belonged to the Russian Empire, which the Soviet Union sees as sufficient legal basis for their demands. In a defiant move, Bucharest has chosen to reject all Soviet territorial demands, and the Romanian army has been given the order for a complete mobilization. International observers expect Soviet forces across the border any moment. Okay. Romania is in the Axis. The Germans have not yet fully dealt with Poland. In fact, Berlin had fallen to Poland at one point. They have 127 divisions. They have a lot of divisions. So we may end up in a war there. Alright. Now that we have this change of a fortune here, There's still a whole bunch of constitutionalists.
Listen up.
Bulgaria is justifying against Legionary Romania. Soviet Union is justifying against Legionary Romania. Mexico so far has not joined the war.
Ready to move.
You guys should be advancing. Go. And do so aggressively, yes. Whatever it is that you're doing, stop. Yep. Let's get those doctrines.
All in.
Can we push for Quebec there? There's no Canadian troops. Soviet Union declared war on Legionary Romania. USSR breaks the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. Alright, so USSR is now involved in the war. And the German Reich is calling us to arms. All right then. Bohemian Empire has joined the German Reich. Hungary has joined Italy as our ally. Mongolia has called Tanutuva as our enemy in the Mongolian-German War. Okay, so... yeah. El Salvador wants to send me some infantry equipment. They can go ahead and do that. Republican Spain has joined the Comintern. Oh, that's bad. Republican Spain is now in the war. I think Germany and Italy are in trouble. Italy is deploying forces to the Spanish border. Well, that would make sense.
Attention. Move out. Move out. All in. Move out.
Alright, well, I managed to pocket up there.
Attention.
Alright, new plan. You guys push into Canada and go.
Ready.
Make sure that flank is covered. Troops are training. That's good. Alright, they canceled Lend-Lease. So be it. Alright, those two are being dealt with.
Attention.
You guys go. United Kingdom is called Belgium is our enemy. Belgium joined the Allies.
Move out!
And you guys are aggressive as well. Good. Go, go, go. German Reich is called the British Empire as our ally. Okay. Which they're not exactly doing very great either. We're losing some convoys. Yeah, we're improving our relations. So hopefully... Alright, Peru wants to send a whole bunch of infantry equipment. I will take it.
Listen up!
Is someone walking in there? Yeah, they are. I would offer the military access. Alright, I'm not that worried about the legislature right now. Alright, we're gonna keep on keeping on.
All in!
Alright, those guys all gotta get back to the border. Back to the front.
Ready, sir! All in!
The Germans want to send us some Opel Blitzes, alright? Alright, we've taken Toronto.
Orders! Ready! Move out!
We want to keep it so that they have a good opinion of us, so that they won't join the war. That's basically
Listen up!
my hope. We're short some rubber and some chromium. Siam, send us some rubber, and Cuba, send us some more chromium. We sunk the USS Texas.
Taking cover!
We're still down a whole bunch of infantry equipment. Oh, hold on.
Hands!
You guys don't have any orders. Where do I want to send them? So the Mexicans are spread out over here, but we're not at war with them, so... I hope that I can keep it that way. These are armored divisions in name only. I'm going to bring them over here and see if they can't help with a push to Vancouver.
Ready to move. Orders.
Looks like that the Soviets have made significant headway into Bulgaria. Not Bulgaria, Romania. The Italians are holding back the Spanish for now. Convoy interdiction is done. See, I'm not worried about, like, new tech right now. I mean, we're behind on a lot of stuff. But right now, I just want to build what I've got. Right? I want to build what I've got. And maybe we want to improve some things here, which I don't think we really can. 1940, let's get the improved computing machine.
Ready, sir. Listen up.
Yeah, just because those Mexican troops are there doesn't really mean anything. Dominican Republic wants to send me infantry equipment. I'll take it.
Ready.
So what I really need to do is force Canada to capitulate. Problem is, the next major Canadian victory point is Vancouver, which is a bit far away from here. Alright, deregulate the banking sector is done. Privatize the TVA. We'll do that. The Netherlands has capitulated. That's actually good news. Because if Germany can take out the Netherlands and Belgium, then they can free up all those troops for the other fronts. We're going to be getting some fresh troops here soon. Alright, well, those guys are there. We'll have them join in.
Move out. Yes, sir.
Actually, I want to march to there. Because I want to get these guys encircled.
All in. Attention. Move out.
Yeah, let's just bypass those guys. Alright, all these planes sitting over here are not useful. Let's get them up here. Yeah, I know there's some resistance to occupation. So be it. We have an ace pilot. Actually, this isn't necessarily where I want to put these planes. Thing is, I don't really have anywhere else to put them.
Listen up.
Let's continue to improve those relations.
Hands.
Those are what? Those are Cuban troops? No, or those are Yeah, those are Philippines. Yes. We're actually fine, though we can... India declared war on Free India. Free India joined the Axis. Well now, that's an interesting development. See, the thing is that Japan is not actually in the Axis. They have their own faction.
Ready. Orders. Keep on moving.
Let's see. Go around them.
Ready, sir. Move out.
The Dominion in Canada was already our enemy. See if we can't get some of these troops encircled over here. Oh, yeah, because it's basically... Belgium has capitulated. Good. Yeah, we just called the Indians in. Hopefully they can knock out India. And then we can get those troops involved in this thing. Alright, we're making a lot of good progress here along the front.
Attention.
And we're about to cut those guys off. We just did.
Advance.
The British Empire has capitulated. That's unfortunate. Alright, they want to send us some more equipment. We're going to take every single gun we can get our hands on. Because that means the Brits are probably going to be starting to send troops over. Think I'd have more military factories. I'm still building them. And I don't have enough ships, I don't think, for a Pacific fleet. No. I don't. I need to get the Panama Canal back under my control. Keep improving relations with Mexico. I do not need them joining the war. Bypass those troops.
Ready.
Actually, I would say, make for Portland.
Listen up. Listen up.
We have air superiority. Italy is going to provide us Lend-Lease. Alright, good. China has capitulated. Alright. I could really use the Japanese as an ally. But unfortunately, they're not in the Axis. Some Canadian troops landed over here.
All in.
I need you guys to redirect yourselves back over there.
Move out!
Whatever you're doing, stop. Where are you? Oh, you're being attacked. Croatia wants to send me support equipment. I'll take it.
Commands?
Alright. Combat unit destruction. And... guess we'll go ahead and work on radar.
Move out! Orders!
Alright, those guys are redeploying. That's good. Okay. So, we're going to end the episode here. So far, so good. The Mexicans have not joined the war as I had feared. Gonna keep spending the political power to keep them happy. Alright. So, keep on working on this. Hopefully we'll be able to make it to Vancouver, force Canada to capitulate, wipe out any remaining foreign troops from our side of the planet, and then line up against Mexico, most likely. It's too big a threat to leave there, but we'll see how things go. Alright, so, for now, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.